Okay, hi everybody. My video today is going to be about diversity, and I feel like that is a big thing going around here, and of course you can never stop racism, and you can just try to cool it down, which is probably not the best thing right now. There are some cases where there is racism involved, and sometimes it's just misunderstanding, or sometimes people take it offensively, just misunderstanding and everything else. Now, the craziest one that is happening right now in this time is Black Lives Matter. Now, you're putting yourself out there as Black Lives Matter. Shouldn't every life matter? Because this is pretty ridiculous. Not that I'm racist, not that, I'm hating on you guys or whatever, because trust me, my kind is a minority. We had some unfair injustice parts in our life. We just can't control it. And people tend to think the USA is pretty dominant, but if you tend to look over all this stuff, no one is dominant. Now, we do have our specific skills of being dominant, like the USA is pretty professional and advanced at their medical system, and Asia is known for their dietary teas, and people who love chocolate could be from Switzerland or whatever, those stereotypical places and so on. But yes, if you guys want to hate me, go ahead and hate me. If you guys want to agree with me, go ahead and agree with me, because you know what? People are as cruel as they are. People are as nice as they are. And people have their own opinion. So yeah, I know there's gonna be a lot of racist comments. So bear with me. If you can't take it, don't watch this video. Back to Black Lives Matters. Okay, there's a lot of things going around where African Americans are starting to fight each other now. And you're gonna be like, what? What are you talking about? And they're gonna be like, there's this one video, it's like, what's your goal here? That's what she said. She's like, what's your goal here? And, people who post testing there and so on, if you guys seen it on Facebook already. And there's another one where the little girl got shot and killed, and that lady was furious because you guys are protesting, peacefully protesting, and you guys tend to think that you guys are going to get somewhere. Yes, it was unfair and so cruel that those guys got shot. There is evidence on it, but I feel like it doesn't make sense, and they're just trying to hide it up towards the law enforcement side. Yes, that is not fair, and I totally feel your pain, because back a few years ago I was really young, but my dad told me the story because he went to go protest too. So I'm Hmong, and my kind is Hmong, and there was this girl, she was 15 or 16, and not being racist again, this is a story, okay? She snuck out to go hang out with these girls. They were Caucasian, and so they went to the park. It was really late or dark outside, and she went and they met up with some of these other guys, and those other guys tried to rape her or try to get with her, and she didn't want to, so she fought back, but then they end up stabbing her, and they threw her in a plastic bag. Now, she was still alive, and when they threw her in a plastic bag, and someone was jogging and saw the plastic bag and reported it. Now, and the parents also reported her missing, of course. And so they did their investigation. They caught the girls and the guys, and you know what was so unfair? And I feel just like how you protesters are, or anywhere else in the world that's going on in Justice League, all they got was probation. Yeah, are you kidding me right now? Someone just fucking got murdered and they only got probation. Yeah, imagine that was you or your daughter or your cousin, your niece, your nephew, who the hell it is. That is not fair. It does not matter what color we are. It does not matter where we are from, because we do trades, exchanges, imports, exports, do all the stuff. So why the hell are you hating on us? And if you're not hating on us, I don't think that's okay. Hating is not the right word, but people are racist, so then they tend to judge and hate people. Anyways, that was not fair at all. So then a lot of my own people went to protest, and I don't know what happened there because my dad didn't tell me how the protesting went. But yes, that was not fair at all. And it's pretty sad to see the world like this, because I fear for, like, if I have kids someday, I fear for them as well. Like, do I have to teach them homework at home? Don't let them go to school, and just, what's that one word? Homeschool them. It's just really scary and it's unfair. And yes, I'm trying to go for multiple careers right now, but my top one is law enforcement. And I know that when I go straight into there, I might be hated because I'm a police officer. And a lot of police officers think they're bad and try to they take advantage of their position. And that's not fair. I know that a lot of them do their job correctly, but some of them are nasty as fuck. I don't understand why. There's these cases where cops get away with things, and obviously when I was a senior in high school, it was probably like spring and summertime. I don't know if his name was Michael or something. The one that got shot by the cop a couple of times, and that was when the Black Lives Matters protest started beginning. I think I got his name wrong. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Excuse me. And he told the cops to stop, and the cops didn't stop. I don't think he was dangerous. Like, maybe he was, just the feeling was dangerous, but I don't think the cops should be pulling the trigger on, from what I've heard and from what I know, a cop is to never ever pull their trigger on a gun unless, one, that person is hurting themselves, another person, or coming towards you as the cop or something like that. You're not supposed to pull the trigger, and after you do, you're supposed to write a report on it, and so on. And that's what I know for pulling the trigger. And as the videos and stuff, that was evidence that he didn't do anything. He didn't attack the cop. He didn't do nothing. He wasn't fighting or anything, and that was really unfair. And I don't know if you guys tend to cover it up, because we need the law enforcement thing, but this is kind of bullshit right now. There's pros and cons on both sides. I know that it's not fair for racism to be involved, for people to get away for doing those type of stuff, and it doesn't, it's not right. And I don't know what to do with the world anymore. Would people say the meanest comments right now? I know a lot of people will say a lot of mean stuff because I'm Asian, maybe I'm not a white person, that's just my thinking and what I see, but I'm not racist. I know that a lot of people are going to hate me for saying these stuff, or agree with me, or this girl's stupid, or say whatever you want to say, but I'm just trying to say both good and bad sides of what I see. And it seeing right now. And like I've always said, you know, diversity is a great thing, but it's also a very dangerous thing because you don't know who to trust and who to give your values to, who to look up to. And I feel like this is just chaotic right now. This has been going on for years, and are we gonna do anything about it? I mean, the world is probably less racist now, but the racism is still a huge thing that we cannot get rid of. So yeah, I mean, if you don't like their kind, sure, you don't like their kind, that's fine, but then you don't have to be rude or hateful to a person that you don't even know. I mean, that's a person, you know? Just imagine a person with color or without color that you like. It doesn't matter, you know? There's like some jokes about each race, but sometimes those jokes go way too far, and some people do it purposely, and I feel like it's stupid. And this is my first diversity video, and I'm gonna be talking about more about these kind of videos and the news videos, and you know, just support each other, but just don't support anybody on their wrong. Like, if they're wrong, tell them that they're wrong, or should suggest something else, you know. If, you know, for me, what I always say, if there's no more diversity, there would be no more us, which is humankind. So please think twice before what you do, and good luck out there, and see you guys soon.